Hello, my name is Dino Don Diego, and I'm your representative on this very important webinar or training course, advanced training course. I'm going to be getting right to the point within this webinar. It will be starting in about a minute and a half right now. But for everyone who's joined us a few minutes earlier, this webinar, I'm going to get right to the point. I'm going to try not to waste any time and make every point very understandable to everyone. This webinar is going to help your clients in a way that doesn't exist anymore. It's very important. All right. Again, my name is Dino Don Diego, and I'm your representative here to represent this webinar. Okay. Now, another thing about this webinar, in addition to I'm going to be getting right to the point, is this is about standing out in the hair industry by offering something that is desperately needed. Okay. And again, this webinar is going to be started in about a minute. So this is just a little preliminary before this webinar starts. All right. This webinar is going to be about offering something that's completely revolutionary. All right. It's a way of growing your business faster and larger than ever before. All right. You're going to make more money in less time. You're going to be offering something that fills a very needed niche in our industry. There's something missing in our industry, and that's what you're going to learn here. And you're going to learn how to offer something that's desperately needed. All right. So now this webinar is going to be starting in just under a minute. All right. So be prepared. For anybody who's got here a little earlier, my name is Dino Don Diego, and I'm your host for this master training course or webinar. And this webinar is about helping clients in a way that is needed by many people. All right. It's also a way of helping your clients in a way that doesn't exist anywhere, which is very, very important. All right. And this, I'm going to be getting right to the point. But every point of these slides that I'm about to show you are very important for you to get the point per each slide. So we're going to be starting in just about 20 seconds or so right now. Okay. So this is going to be an easy way of making a new stream of money and getting a new stream of clients that will thrill your clients. Again, this is about offering something that is desperately needed in our industry. And you're going to find out, you're going to get videos that when you show these videos to your clients or your prospective clients, that they will immediately contact you. It's that logical, it's that simple, and it's that revolutionary. So here we go. We're going to be starting the webinar right now. Okay. Now, solve hair loss while keeping your client's hair healthy. Now available to qualified salons and stylists. Okay. Now we're going to get to the point right here. Additional hair loss. What do I mean by additional hair loss? Additional hair loss is caused by all the methods that add hair. What I mean by that is any method, any hair extension, any hair topper, any hair system, any wig, any weave, every method in our industry causes additional hair loss. And the key is that everyone knows this, right? So let's move on right here. There's a revolutionary breakthrough. I'm holding it up and you can't see it, but you're going to find out. If you look really close, you're going to see it. It's called a microstrand. You're going to see more about this. Okay, let's go to the next. All right. To explain something about me so you know what I went through and the purpose of this product that's revolutionary. My name's Dino. I'm a salon owner. Okay, I've taken every advanced course I can get my hands on to become an expert in every way of my hair industry or the hair industry in general. I mastered every method of adding hair that you could imagine. Every hair extension, every hair system, every weave, every method I took the course and got certified, and I got to know it really very, very well. All right. I became an expert in women's and men's hair systems. So now I was doing women and men's hair systems and got really good at it. All right. I got very natural results. I made a lot of people happy. Something bothered me though. There was this missing part that bothered me. We're going to find out what. It was based on one common denominator. And what I mean by one common denominator is what I said earlier before, that all methods of adding hair cause additional hair loss. I was giving fantastic results and making a lot of people happy, but I was causing additional hair loss by offering all these methods. All right? And that's what this is about, more hair loss. No one wants more hair loss. All right? No one at all wants any kind of more hair loss whatsoever. It's just wrong to have any kind of hair loss. All right? So we don't want that. We want to add hair and we want to keep the existing hair safe and healthy. And all methods of adding hair cause hair loss. And that's what was bothering me. Some of these methods shaved off the hair. And this picture on the left side right here, this woman wasn't bald like that. They shaved her existing hair off to put a unit on that was bonded. And eventually it made her bald like this. And the only reason why she's not bald in the very front is because they set it behind that hairline. If they didn't shave her head or bond hair on, she would have never become this bald. And it's scary. That's why I picked this picture on the right. It's a scary thing for people, but they'll do it if there's no other choice. Okay, let's go on to next. So it's wrong. Let's face the facts here. It is wrong to give somebody more hair, make them happy, but cause more hair loss. That's what was bothering me. So my focus was, I need to find something safe and healthy. That was my focus. Give my clients more hair, but keep their hair, their existing hair, safe and healthy, because all of their existing hair is precious to them. 3 years to find a safe and healthy method, okay? Wasn't easy, all right? And that's why I said it wasn't easy. There was a lot of frustration, but I just kept going and kept going, all right? Here's something unique. Single hair distribution. I was sleeping. I woke up, and for some crazy reason, I think I was half asleep, single hair distribution, that term popped up in my head. It was a great idea. I didn't really know what it meant totally. But then as I was getting up, I envisioned this. Look at this picture on the right. I envisioned a hair or a thread horizontally with single hairs attached, because I want to add hair in a way that was duplicating the same way hair goes out of the head and keep it safe and healthy. There was a problem. I had the idea, but I needed to find a filament as fine as one hair. I wanted to find a filament that looked and felt just like a human hair that I could add human hair to. Okay, so that was the thing I had to look for. What did I do? I visited mills. Mills are places that make material, all right? And I visited for about 9 months. I researched going to all these different mills throughout the US and outside of the US. I thought there was a material or a thread or a filament that I can buy that pre-existed, okay? So I never found it, all right? So I decided I'm going to create it myself with a natural substance. And this leads up to something. Stay with me here, all right? Here's what I discovered after many years. I developed a filament, fine as one hair. 10x means 10 times stronger. This is not a hair. It looks like a hair in my hand. It's not a hair. It's something called a microstrand. It looks like a hair, feels like a hair, it's as soft as a hair, okay? And we don't use it as a hair. You're going to find out. Stay with me on this. But this filament is 10 times stronger. Now watch this. I did something else to it. I made it invisible or translucent. That microstrand filament is in my hand, all right? Yet you don't see it because upon contact of the skin or the scalp, disappears. Watch what I did with this now, okay? Now, I networked many of these filaments. I made this microstrand. It's 10 times stronger than hair. It looks like hair, feels like hair, but it's translucent. And this, I set it away from my finger so you could see it. I networked many of these filaments together in diamond openings. Let's go to next. Notice where the pencil's pointing here. What I did there is I locked each point. We're going to find out why. So you can cut it. So now the microstrand, and this is all leading up to something, so stay with me here. This is revolutionary, and it's going to change everything in the industry, and you're going to stand out dramatically. So stay with me here. These diamond points, it's a diamond microstrand, diamond openings. It's locked at each point, so you can cut it and customize it without it falling apart. Let's go to next. Now, here's something interesting. It says 20 millimeter through 7 millimeter opening. These are drawings I made to show you. You're going to see on the top left, it says M20. On the top right, it says M15. These are the openings. I custom make these with different diamond shaped openings. And you're going to find out why. And you're going to see in this diagram, M means millimeter opening, okay? And that's why it says M20, M15, M13, M10, M9, M8, M7. It says that because you can have this custom made in all these different openings. Let's move on. I made a booklet, a microstrand booklet, all right? And this microstrand booklet has all the different openings you see there. See an M20, an M15, an M13, an M10, an M9, an M8, an M1, an M7. All right, we're going to get in more detail. So that way you can show your clients the different openings. We're going to get more detail about this. That's very important. There's examples right here, okay? The one on the left says this degree of thinness needs or uses an M20 because she's a little thin. She's got more hair to feed through the microstrand. So we used a 20 millimeter called an M20. On the right, this degree of thinness is an M15, a little more thinner, a little closer opening. On the bottom of that picture, you see it says 15 millimeter opening, okay? And just so you know, look, hold on a second. The different openings depend on how much hair they're contributing through it, all right? And just to remove my video right there, you'll see the picture on the left, 20 millimeter opening. Let's go to the next. These are examples. Picture on the left. This degree of thinness will use an M13, a 13 millimeter opening, says it on the bottom. Center picture. This degree of thinness, we will use an M10, 10 millimeter opening. The one on the right, picture on the far right, this degree of thinness, we'll use an M9, 9 millimeter opening. I hope you're getting the point here, okay? Very, very important. Makes it super custom made, very precise. Picture on the left, this degree of thinness, we'll use an M8 in the back area and an M7 in the front area because this gentleman is thin in the back and even thinner in the front. And the point is you mix the different openings according to how much hair they're contributing through it, okay? It should make logical sense to you. And lastly, the picture on the right here, that is an M1 for a 1 millimeter opening only for a bald area. Let's touch on this. M1, 1 millimeter opening. I'm holding it against my chin. Part of the M1 has no hair on it, and the other part does have hair on it. Let's go. This is a picture of me. M1 is only for a bald area. Only bald, skin bald, like you see right here. But that's the beauty of this. You can customize it for anybody, okay? So that's a picture of me. Look at my front hairline right there. It looks like the hair is growing out of my scalp. Let's go a little bit closer here. Here's a close-up of my hairline using the M1, hair growth duplication. The M1 duplicates the same way hair goes out of the head. Look at that close hairline. Does that look like the hair is growing out of my scalp? That's the point. Hair growth duplication. Now, let's get back to the basics here. We're combining an M20 all the way through to an M1. And you're going to use an M20 or an M15 or an M13 or an M10 or 9 or 8 or 7 or 1, depending on the area of the head, how much hair they're contributing through it. This lady used an M20. She has a decent amount of hair, but we're doing this to keep the hair safe and healthy while we're making the hair fuller. That's key. All right. So I introduced this in my business. Everything changed in my business. It was like a metamorphosis. Okay. Everything completely changed because people connected with this technology. I introduced Invisablend, all right, with the microstrand. Invisablend's the name of my company, to my salon. Watch what happened. All of a sudden, I got busier and busier and busier. I had to have 2 separate rooms just to do consultations. Consultations means that people come in and I look at their hair and I design this for them. All right. I grew even bigger. I grew to needing 5 more rooms with 5 hairdressers just doing this microstrand technology. That's how much it grew. All right. I developed something called true technical videos. What I mean by that, I didn't do it in an advertising sort of way. I showed the public in the videos the actual microstrand with the different openings and how it keeps your hair safe and healthy and gives you full access to the scalp. All right. Here's what I showed. I showed this as an example. I showed the microstrand blended into the scalp. That picture on the left, I showed it how it disappeared in between the client's hair. I had to remove it in the video just to prove there was something in there. I showed front hairlines, that picture on the right, how you could add hair directly up front. See nothing, as that picture shows. Let's move on. These videos were like a client magnet because I was upfront with the videos. I showed exactly what the product was and exactly how it worked. It was like a client magnet. It was unbelievable because the more people that looked at these videos, they passed them around. I got more and more clients. It just kept going. Believe it or not, I ran into a problem. Watch. People got mad at me because the videos started getting around throughout the US and outside of the US. And they said, it's not available here. You should have it available here. Why don't you have it available in this area? Why don't you have it available in this country? And people were literally getting mad that I wasn't making this available in other areas of the world in the US. So not available everywhere caused me a problem. That was the problem. That was the missing link. I picked this picture because my brain felt like it was exploding a little bit because I says, okay, I'm doing so much better. I'm helping so many people. I'm keeping their hair safe and healthy. And I'm adding hair in a way where they see and feel nothing, but there's still a missing part. All right. Here was the answer. Share it with my industry. That was the key. Share it with my industry. I figured together, if I share this with all the hairdressers and salon owners, together we can help many, many people. Let's move on. So I spent a lot of time and a lot of money putting together courses, a training course. All right. Hair professionals started contacting me because now I had a training course. So that was good. They contacted me. I started getting it out to other hairdressers. All right. All salons got the same results as me. They would take the videos I gave them. The videos were like client magnets. They got more and more clients. Clients were happy. They connected. There are clients connected that this is a way of adding hair that you didn't see or feel, and that kept their own hair safe and healthy, which was key. All right. So here's some examples. Here's Shalene. She's in California. She got the same results. Just to show you, we're going to whip through a couple people here. There's Mona Lisa. She's in Cayman Islands. She got the same results. Here's Clara. She's in the UK. All right. She got the same results. All right. She's in Birmingham, UK. And let's go on. Here's Nancy. She's in Quebec, Canada. She got extraordinary results. She just showed these videos and it kept just growing for her also. So everybody was getting the same results as I got. So now I had a proven system that helped people in a way that was desperately needed. And I was just sharing it with my industry. And my hairdressers that I was working with and salon owners I was working with, they were getting the same results. It was going really good. This is Rosalind. She's in Liverpool, UK. She got the same results. Now we had a together mission. It wasn't just me and my salon and my staff. It was other salon owners and other stylists. We had a mission together. Here was the mission. All right. We want to get a way out there in the industry that gave people more hair, keeping their hair safe and healthy. So let's recap. Here's the key thing. Hair extensions. Any hair extensions cause additional hair loss. Please don't forget that no matter how good you are, you're going to get some hair loss, and the public knows this. This is a recap. All hair systems. You're going to do a great job with a hair system. But what's going to happen? Again, your clients are going to experience more hair loss from any hair system. Let's move on. Wigs. Wigs cover. They might look really good. There might be a lace front wig. It looks really good, but they cover and they cause more hair loss. All right, concealer powders. They work. Think of all the people that use these powders, and it works for them, but it doesn't give them hair. And the concealer powders speed up hair loss also. Toppers, any kind of topper. There's even toppers that you pull the hair through, like an open net. And some people think it's like the Invisablend or the microstrand, but it's nothing like it. But all toppers cause additional hair loss. Let's not forget that. Let's get to the microstrand invention, the microstrand technology. Here's that same picture on the left that I showed way in the beginning of this webinar. I'm holding the microstrand. You cannot see it. The part I'm holding against my face, you cannot see it. Here in the picture on the right, I'm holding it in my hand so you can at least see it. I'm holding it a little away from my hand so you see something's there. The microstrand technology is going to change everything in our industry. All right? The microstrand, it's fine, soft, and flexible as one human hair. It's 10 times stronger. Let's not forget that. All right? It's translucent. So upon contact of the skin or scalp, it's going to disappear. All right? The picture on the left is me holding the microstrand with the human hair on it. You can see, you don't see any microstrand. It looks like single hair just floating in the air. Okay? So now the picture on the right shows the microstrand blended in between someone's own hair. And you don't see any microstrand. That you're seeing half the human hair has been added, and half her own hair. Let's move on. All right. Here's the M1, just to get to the M1, only for a bald area. I'm holding it against my face. You don't see any M1 microstrand. It just looks like hair floating there. Growing out of my scalp. Here's the M1 again. Again, this is only for a bald area. Look at my before picture. Look at my after picture. Notice that picture on the left is duplicating the same way hair goes out of the scalp. It looks like the hair is growing directly out of my scalp. All right? 100% of your existing hair is used. Please get that. Every client you help, you're going to use 100% of their existing hair. All of their hair is precious to them. That's why the microstrand technology is going to keep their hair safe and healthy and growing free. Cure-all. The microstrand technology is the only method that's a cure-all. What I mean by a cure-all is that it works on anybody, any hair type, any hair situation. You could be completely bald. You could have just a bald spot. It could be a man or a lady. They could just want length. They could just want a little fullness. Any scenario, please don't underestimate that word any. You'll be able to help any client with any hair situation. All right? Last 3 to 4 years, 10 times longer. This technology, the microstrand technology, is going to last your clients 3 to 4 years, which is roughly about 10 times longer than any extension or top or any other type of hair system whatsoever. This is a major breakthrough. All right? Travel into my hair studio. Here's what I did. When I gave these courses, everyone was traveling to my hair studio. This is the building that I'm in. I occupy that second floor from the first column all the way across. People were coming into my hair studio to get the training. All right? In-person training I was doing, because that's what you naturally do. And it worked. Okay? But I found out something. All of these students were videotaping everything I did. They videotaped everything I said, every stroke of my hand, because they wanted to capture it, to re-look at it, because they said that's how they're going to be able to learn it precisely, by looking back at the videos. All right? Here's what I learned. Video training is going to be more effective. All right? And because everybody learned everything from the video. Yes, they did it in person, but the video was the key. So everybody says, no, we want it on video. We can go back to the video. That cut out training. That's why the plane has an X through it. No, you don't have to come to my hair studio. And the training was available instantly because it was online. You get the training instantly, okay? You can start training instantly and anytime you want, all right? Simple training manual. So I made this simple training manual, all right? Here's what's in the manual. Number one, it's like a chapter. The training is like a mini book with mini chapters. So the first chapter, you get marketing videos to educate your public. These are the client magnets, all right? The second chapter is a consultation video. How do you explain the microstrand technology to your clients and prospective clients? The third is how to design it, when to use an M20, an M10, an M13, all of that made simple for you. The fourth is just an form. It's a 7 or 8 step ordering form. It shows you how to fill out the form to send in the orders. Very simple. And the fifth chapter was about application and maintenance. This is the only chapter that you have to practice. Okay? So made it really simple. 3 optional maintenances. So now we're going to talk about 3 optional maintenances. Here's what's also very advanced. Once per month touch-up. You can apply the microstrand and the clients can come back once a month. That's the most popular. There's a second maintenance. Number 2, it says once per 2 months touch-up. If a client can't come in every month, you can give them the once every 2-month touch-up option. And there's a third option, whenever you want touch-up. That's a method where the client can do it in between. So if you have a client that says, I can't come to your salon for 3 months or 4 months or 7 months, you have that option. So by having 3 maintenance options, come back once a month for a touch-up, or come back every 2 months for a touch-up, or come back whenever you want. You're helping everyone. Let's move on. 24/7 access forever. Now, what I mean by that is that you will have access to this training course and support from us forever. We're here to help you to get this technology out into the industry. All right, let's recap real quick right here. Here's key exclusive benefits. Number one, it's a revolutionary breakthrough because of the microstrand invention. It's safe and healthy. It disappears into an individual's hair. You're duplicating hair growth, duplication of hair growth. It's a cure-all. It works on anybody, any hair situation. You're going to get educational videos that attract all the clients you could ever imagine. Remember, it's like a client magnet, those videos. You share the videos, people get it, they contact you. They want the microstrand technology from you. Consultations that will stun individuals. It's going to show you how to do a consultation in simple steps that's easy for you to do, and everyone will be thrilled or stunned. Let's go on to the next. Okay? Fastest growing salon service. All right? This technology, the microstrand technology, is the fastest growing salon service around. People have been saying that because when you show these videos and people get it, people are going to come to you a lot more. Your business is going to double and triple. You're going to stand out because you're doing something revolutionary. Add hair anywhere on the head. Please don't forget that, while keeping your client's hair healthy. That's the key. Let's move on. Now it's available to salons and hairdressers. All right? Revolutionary breakthrough. That's desperately needed. This is needed desperately by millions of people. And you're going to help millions of people by doing it in your area. Let's talk about your profit. All right? You make 50%. So as an example, if it cost your client $1,000, there's $1,000 cost to your client. What that means is that you're going to make $500. If it costs your client $800, you're going to make $400. Plus, you're going to make 100% of the maintenance. All right? The maintenance, like the 1 hour touch-ups once a month or every 2 months. My hair studio charges $85 an hour. You could charge less or more, but that's all of yours. Let's move on. You get everything to stand out dramatically, and you get our full support. All right? Everyone has paid $4,950, and that's a low price because they have made 10 times more than this investment. All right? But you're not going to pay $4,950. You're not going to pay $4,000 or $3,000. It's much less. Minimum amount for hair professionals. All right? Now it's only $2,200. That's 50% off the normal price. But hang on, there's a lot more. Now, for the first 35 hair professionals only, I can only do this for 35, there's a deferred payment plan on this. So you don't have to put the money up front, and it's a deferred payment plan. Only, now listen, on the bottom here it says only salon shutdown period. It means this is something that you're going to be able to offer your clients now, even if your salon is not open at this time. All right? Let's look. It says $4,950. Many people have paid this and made many times more of this. I mean, hundreds of thousands of dollars, way past the $4,950 for the training course. And this training course is only $2,200, but you don't have to put out $22. You only put out $295 as a registration fee, and you get the full course. All right? And you're going to get a non-commitment deferred payment plan. Hang on, because here's what a non-commitment deferred payment plan means. All right? You only make payments towards the $2,200 when you make a sale. And when you make a sale, you only pay 10% of each Invisablend or microstrand order towards your balance. So let's clarify. We're going to clarify. Let's summarize right here. The course is $4,950. All right, flat out. Many people have paid that and made way past their investment. It's only $2,200. You're only going to pay a registration fee of $295, and you're going to get the full course for $295. Pay nothing else. That third point right there, pay nothing else until you make a sale. All right? Then only pay 10% of each sale as a payment towards your balance. So you get the whole course for $295. That's it. And then when you make a sale and you have extra money from the sale, you just take 10% of that towards your payment. Now, bonus, that $295 is still credited towards your payment. Okay? So I can only give this to 35 hair professionals, this offer only. All right, so now let's move on. Transform your entire business and life, offering a revolutionary breakthrough that's desperately needed. Please don't forget that. This is going to transfer your business and your entire life because you're offering something revolutionary that is desperately needed by millions of people. All right? Many, many people in your area need this. Remember, my salon grew dramatically. All right? And this is why I'm showing you all these pictures again. It grew with 2 consultation rooms, and then I had to open up 5 other rooms. It grew dramatically, and I was using these videos out there in my area, and I was doing it consistently, showing these videos, and that's what grew my business. And remember, hair professionals that took the same course got the same dramatic results. This. Let's recap again. I want to be very clear with everyone. It's $4,950. It's only going to be $2,200 for you, but you're not going to put out the $2,200. You're only going to pay a registration fee of $295. That's it. You get the full course with the full support. You pay nothing else until you make a sale. Then when you make a sale, you take 10% from that sale as towards your payment. And that $295 registration fee is part of your payment, okay? And, all right, I can only offer this to 35 hair professionals. Please understand that. And it says only due to COVID-19. Because our salons are closed, or they might be closed at this time, right? But because of that, because of your ramp-up period, all right, I can only do this. I'm only doing this to help out salons and stylists, but I can only do this for 35 people, okay? 35 salons or hair professionals. Let's move on. Full 100% support. You can text us. You can email us, all right? We're here to help you with any support. So you get this course, that's a video course, but in addition to the video course, you could contact us like that anytime, all right? Notice on the bottom, it says virtual consultations. A virtual consultation means that you're able to do a consultation on a video call with your clients, and we're going to support you on this. Let's move on. Free in-person training too, all right? Now, if for some reason you think that I can't learn from a video course, which you're going to find out is not true, but if you feel that you can after you take the course, you can simply book an appointment with us, book an appointment with me, and you can come in person and we'll do the training or additional training for you. No cost. That's how much we support you. So let's go over this again. It's safe and healthy. All right. This microstrand technology is the only technology that gives a client more hair and keeps their own hair safe and healthy. It disappears into their hair. It's a cure-all for anybody, any hair type, any hair situation, please don't forget that. And you are gonna stand out dramatically. Let's move on. Free video, free trial video. Here's a bonus. It says free trial video, $300 value. This is free. And what a free trial video is, we're going to teach you how, when your client comes into your hair studio or salon, how to give a free trial video where you give them a little taste, blend a little hair in, let them see what the microstrand looks like on them, let them feel what it feels like on them. When you do this, they're done. They're going to be incredibly enthused. And we're going to teach you and show you how to do this. This is a $300 value, free. Now, marketing and social media videos, best time to promote. This is the best time to promote. Whether if you're still closed from COVID-19 or not, you need to educate your public in your area about this technology. And we're going to give you all the educational material and show you how to do it. Let's go over real quick what you're getting in the course. So everything's clear to everyone. The course is like a mini book with many chapters. The first chapter, number one, you see, you're going to get videos to share to your public to educate them. Chapter 2, you're going to get a video from me that shows you how to explain this. Chapter 3, you're going to get a design chapter that shows you when to use what shape and size and what opening. Plus, you have our full support on top of it. And chapter 4 to the right, it's just an order form. It's simple, shows you how to fill out the order form to have this custom made. And chapter 5 in blue there, that is going to be the application and maintenance. That's the only chapter you have to study, is how to apply it. And it's simple. You can do it. Many salons have done it and hairstylists have done it. So this is done very simple for you. Plus you have our full support. Okay, let's move on. Missing link. You now have the answer. Please don't forget that. Why do I say a missing link? I say a missing link. Again, if you didn't hear that, why am I saying a missing link? In our industry, there's many options of adding hair, many different types of hair extensions, many different types of toppers, many different types of systems, but they all have one thing in common. They cause additional hair loss, and the public knows that. That's the missing link. Now you have the answer to the missing link, and it's the microstrand technology. Look at that picture on the left. You don't see any microstrand. You just see human hair looking like it's just floating there on my hand. You have the answer, and you can do this. This is simple. Let's go on to the next. All right. Let's summarize what you're going to get. The course is normally $4,950. You're getting this bonus. That's a $300 value. That's the free trial video. Total value is $5,250. Now, one payment of only $295, and you get the whole course. All right, it's that simple. Let's move on. All right. Don't forget, you're going to stand out in our industry. You're going to make a dramatic impact because of this microstrand technology. Now, if you're not convinced as of yet, all right, for the next 10 minutes, you're going to receive another special bonus. This is a biggie. Another bonus, hair care guide video, a $750 value. I'm throwing this in, all right? This is extraordinary. I want you to imagine I've taken every client's question that has ever been asked about this technology and put it in a video, into many short little videos. You give this little video, you give this video or this video link to your clients that have the microstrand technology, and it answers all their questions. So they have a perfect experience because they have a hair care guide to go to. You can also listen to this because this hair care guide, again, has answered every question that has ever come up by any individual. It's a great bonus, $750 value. Let's summarize. The course is normally $4,950. You're going to get the free trial video, $300 value, and you're going to get this bonus, the hair care guide videos, a $750 value. When you add this all up, it's a $6,000 value. You now, only for 35 of us, get the entire course for $295. That's it. And you get the course and you get our full support. Let's move on here. Support. Let's recap again. All right. Number one. All right. You can text us. You get full support. You can text us. You can email us. You can contact us anytime, and we're going to give you full support with any questions. Number two, virtual demo. Let's go over this again. You're going to learn a virtual demo. Even if your salon is not open yet due to COVID-19, you're going to learn a virtual demo. And a virtual demo is a two-way or three-way video call where you share the videos, you get clients, you contact our home office, you book an appointment with your client on the phone on a video call. The call is then your client on the video call, you and me as an example, all three of us. I do the full presentation. I answer all the questions. I look at their hair. I match everything. I design it. I place the order. I do all of that for you, but it's your client and your sale, and you learn from it. I'm doing it for you. And the client orders now, even if your salon is not open. Please understand that. My salon has been closed due to COVID-19, yet I place orders every single day, and you can do it too. All right. Number three, it says joint venture. If you want to do a joint venture with us and you want us to do a webinar for you, for your audience, we're here to do that for you. And number four, here's our 800 number. Here's our email. You can contact us anytime. Let's move on. Okay. Take orders now before your salon reopens. I'm going to emphasize this again to everyone. I said this on the previous slide. I'm going to emphasize this again. Virtual demos. All right. And it says plus 25% off. That 25% off is for your clients. During COVID-19, any client that orders, all right, they will get 25% off as an added bonus. But let's talk about virtual demos again. I want you to be very clear. You take our videos, you educate your public, they contact you. You tell them you're going to schedule a virtual demo, which is a video call for them. You call up our home office. You schedule that appointment, that video appointment. It's you, your client, and let's say me. I do the whole presentation. I answer all their questions. I design it for them on the design form. I do everything for you. All right. It's your sale. It's your client. All right. By the time the hair comes in, your salon should be open. All right. So you are going to be able to make sales now, whether you're open or not. All right. And you're going to be able to help people now. Again, my salon has been closed during COVID-19 or due to COVID-19, yet I take orders every day through a virtual demo, which are video calls, and we're going to help you do that. We're going to do it for you, actually. Let's move on. All right, let's recap. Again, it's $4,950. You're only going to, the course only costs you $2,200. You only pay a registration fee of $295, and you get the full course and full support from us. Pay nothing else until you make a sale. Then only pay 10% of each sale when you make a sale towards paying your balance. And the registration fee, the bonus here, the $295 that you're paying to get the whole course is credited towards your payment. And again, I can only offer this to 35 hair professionals. That's it. All right. And it's only due to COVID-19 that I'm offering this at this time. Let's move on. All right, let's total this up. The course is normally $4,950. We're going to give you a bonus, free trial video, $300 value. All right. And also the second bonus is going to be hair care guide video, a $750 value. This is your last chance. When you add these all up, this comes to a $6,000 value. Now only you're going to pay $295, get the full course. You're going to get the full course and full support, all right, just for $295, all right? So this is a revolutionary breakthrough. You're going to stand out dramatically now. Total value is $6,000. Now only pay one payment of $295, get the full course and the full support, all right? Now, let's take a few questions because we only have a few more minutes here to take some questions. One question I see here is it human hair? Yes, it's 100% human hair. There's another question. What kind of products do I have to use for it? You don't have to use any special product. You can use any product you want on this hair. It's all human hair, okay? And it still needs your professional care. So the best products that you normally recommend to your clients, you should be recommending for the hair on the microstrand technology also. Another question, can my client brush down to my scalp or his scalp, okay? Yes, that microstrand, because it's as thin as a hair, it molds the shape of the client's head. Between it molding to the shape of the client's head and their hair coming through, it has an automatic hold and allows you to take a brush and literally scrape it down to the scalp, or a comb and scrape it down to the scalp without getting caught, because the microstrand is as thin as a hair. And because the microstrand is laying flat against the scalp, in between their existing hair, okay? Next question, can this make natural hairlines? Yes, because the microstrand invention, this here, all right, you just grab it, it's invisible. I'm gonna show you right here, look. Because the microstrand invention is as thin as a hair and translucent and disappears, when we put one human hair at a time on this, when you blend it into the hairline, it disappears. You don't see it. You're able to comb the hair back off the face and see and feel nothing. Please don't forget that. And it works on anybody. Next question. For a bald hairline, what do I use? This is what I said earlier. You're going to use the M1 microstrand. This is only for a bald area. Look, when I press it against my skin, you don't see it. Look, I'm only an example for a bald area, whether it's a partial bald area, whether it's just an inch of the hairline or the whole hairline or the whole top of the head, or whether somebody went through chemo treatments, or whether they have alopecia universal and they're completely bald. It works on anybody. So I'm just an example of the M1. And look, if I go right up to the front, you're seeing me live here. It looks like the hair is growing right out of my scalp, okay? So that's all the questions I can take right now. I wish everyone the very best. Thank you for joining me, and have a great day.